Welcome back to the third and final period of All Access. Allie, let's drop the puck on the final frame with a recap of the Men's Hockey League tournament.
The Rowan University men's ice hockey team would travel to Maryland for the Mid-Atlantic Collegiate Hockey Conference tournament. In the first round, the Profs would face off against Temple University. 5 minutes into the first period, Temple would take a 1-0 lead. Rowan would come back in the second period to tie it, but the Owls would go ahead and score 2 more goals to a 3-1 lead. This wouldn't stop Rowan as they would tie the game 3 minutes into the third period. Finally, with just under 12 minutes left in the third, Rowan would finally take the lead. The Profs would hold on to 4-3 and advance to the second round.
The Profs would go on to the semifinals to face off against Rider University, who was coming off a big upset against Penn State. Rowan would cruise to a 5-0 lead about halfway through the first period. 4 of those goals would come from forwards Robert Wilworth and Slava Auction. The Profs would continue to dominate the Bronx, taking a 7-2 lead through 2 periods. Rider just couldn't find an answer for the Profs' defense in the third as Rowan would advance to the championship game.
In the championship game, Rowan University would face off against the University of Delaware. Profs defenseman Andrew Doherty would open up the scoring in the first with a beautiful slap shot from the blue line. The Blue Hens would take a 2-1 lead 37 seconds into the second period. The Blue Hens wouldn't look back as they would extend the lead to 4-1 in the third period. Despite a goal from Profs forward Alec Nikolai, Delaware would go on to win the conference championship 6-2. Rowan had qualified for the Southeast Regionals, which will begin on February 28th.
After finishing second in the conference standings, the women's ice hockey team would travel to Delaware with 3 other teams for the conference tournament. In round 1, the Profs would face off against St. Joseph's University. Rowan would control this game from the start, taking a 2-0 lead in the first period with goals from forward Rachel Ferrante and Lauren Chikatilo. The lead would extend to 3 in the second period with a goal from Profs defenseman Aaron Calderon. St. Joseph's would cut the lead to 2 in the third, but their efforts wouldn't be enough as Rowan would go on to win 4-1. They would advance to the finals where they would take on the North Jersey Phoenix.
And the Profs would shut out Phoenix 3-0 to win the conference championship game. Rowan goaltender Elizabeth Ditzel made 24 saves, leading the Profs to their first conference championship. The first goal of this game would come early in the second period from Profs forward Jesselyn Wright. Forward Rowan added 2 more goals in the third to put the Phoenix away. The problem for North Jersey was penalties. The team totaled 42 penalty minutes and gave the Profs 7 power plays, which led to 2 Rowan goals. Congratulations to the ladies for a solid effort this season.
Rowan women's basketball took on NJAC rival Kane on Saturday, February 7th, winning 72-53. The Profs were paced in scoring by guard Bria Hill, who poured in 18 points on 7 of 14 from the field, including 4 3-pointers and 7 tries. Her backcourt mate, Anissa Sanchez, also finished in double figures with 10 points. Center Kate Matthews had a strong game, ending up with a double-double on 14 points and 11 rebounds while providing pesky defense, collecting 3 steals. Despite her matchup, Nasia Treadwell went off for game highs of 23 points and 12 rebounds for the Cougars. Rowan's strong team play led to the victory. After a tight first half that saw Rowan going into the break with a slim 40-37 lead, the Profs exploded for a 19-2 run, bringing the lead to 59-39. The Profs led by as much as 27 late in the contest before allowing a 10-0 Kane run to narrow the margin. The victory improved Rowan to 6-6 on the season and prepared the Profs for a February 11th contest at Montclair.
The Montclair State University Redhawks women's basketball team topped Rowan University 74-59 on Wednesday night in New Jersey Athletic Conference action. The Profs have an overall record of 16-7 and they are 11-5 in the NJAC. The Redhawks are 22-1 and have a conference mark of 15-1. Montclair State is ranked first, while Rowan is 7th in the NCAA Atlantic Region rankings, and they were released on Wednesday. For Rowan junior guard, Caitlin Schulstrom produced 13 points. Center Kate Matthews tallied 12 points and grabbed 15 rebounds. Sophomore guard Valerie Cafaro added 9 points, and freshman forward Melissa Lake had 6 points and 7 rebounds.
Rowan played its final game of the regular season on Saturday, February 14th against Rutgers Newark at home at 1 p.m. where it was senior day. The Rowan University women's basketball team improved to 17-7 overall and 12-5 in conference play after earning a 74-62 victory over Rutgers Newark. Junior guard Caitlin Solstrom led the way with 15 points. Sophomore guard Anissa Sanchez and freshman forward Summer Crilly registered 12 points apiece. Senior guard Jade Bonder and junior center Kate Matthews each had 9 points.
The Rowan women's basketball team looked to try to end the season on a bit of a winning streak. Unfortunately for them, William Patterson defeated them 84-76 in the regular season finale for both teams on Wednesday night. The Profs have an overall record of 17-8 and a 12-6 New Jersey Athletic Conference mark. Richard Stockton takes on Rowan Rutgers Newark Victor in the semifinals on Wednesday, February 25th. The semifinal winners play for the NJAC Championship on Saturday, February 28th at the highest remaining seed. The NJAC Championship earns an automatic berth to the NCAA Division III Championship Tournament. Even with this loss, Rowan controls their own fate.
Well, we have hit the final buzzer for this week. On behalf of Albert Dadson, Kyle Rosner, my partner Ali DiRenzo, and the entire All Access team, I'm Cody Decker. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.